A really interesting story for you here. Tyson Foods is shutting down 2 beef plants and laying off thousands of workers. 3,200 workers were laid off at the Lexington, Nebraska facility, which employs a huge portion of the town. Population about 11,000. This happening as 1,700 jobs are expected to dissolve at the Amarillo plant down in Texas. Dan Osborn is running as an independent for Nebraska Senate. He is fighting for these workers. He joins me now. Dan, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Markie.
You know, some people have likened this plant closure and this kind of job loss to a natural disaster. Just first question to you, how are people doing and where have they landed after it shuttered?
Well, they're struggling. I mean, they are now without a paycheck. As somebody who has been there and done that myself, it could be very disastrous to your family, you know, and you need time to go find another job. Look, there's 3,000 people that are losing their jobs in Lexington, Nebraska, out of a town of 11,000. So this is not just affecting these employees, but it's going to be affecting the businesses around them. It's going to affect producers and as well as consumers. And my stake on this is I think that our federal delegation should be holding Tyson accountable to follow the laws of the land, which is the Packers and Stockyards Act of 1921, that they should be selling their plant to a competitor, but instead they're choosing to mothball this plant.
But why did they sell it in the first place? I mean, what is Tyson saying about that? Seems like they could very well stay open. I don't know.
Well, of course, demand for beef is at an all-time high. So usually in that situation, you would want to think about expanding, not closing. But what they're doing is they're manipulating the prices of the market. So the consumers are definitely getting screwed, and the producers for what they make are getting screwed as well. And again, I think, well, Tyson just last week, I believe, paid an $83 million lawsuit for price manipulation payout. So they just do what they want. They break the law. They give a lot of money to political campaigns, and I think that's how they're able to operate.
I know you say these plant closures violate the Packers and Stockyards Act, which was meant to promote competitiveness and fair prices in livestock, meat, poultry, and to ensure payment protection. What, if anything, is stabilizing the industry right now?
Well, nothing is stabilizing the industry. I mean, we're continually to see consolidation in this industry and many industries, the consolidation. So, you know, it's the job of the DOJ and the FTC to be enforcing antitrust laws. To help keep a competitive market and a free market, because right now it's controlled by monopolies. But that's why these laws exist, and you know, hopefully our federal delegation here in Nebraska and around the country wisens up to this and does something about it.
Yeah, and talk to me about your campaign. How are you reshaping the state, or trying to, after a tough year all around in beef, corn, soybean sales, and what's your pitch to farmers?
Yeah, my pitch to farmers is, you know, I'm a registered independent. I have been my whole life. I don't buy into the two-party system. And I think, you know, what we're seeing here is this isn't left versus right anymore. This is big versus little. And the big, whether it's big pharma, big insurance, or big ag, has consolidated. And those are the ones that can afford to buy a senator. I won't take their money. And so tell them I'm on their side. I understand their plight. And, you know, we need a stronger Congress to fight for our farmers and ranchers.
Dan Osborn, thank you so much for your time. Please keep us posted on this David and Goliath story out of Lexington and what you're hearing on your end. We'd love to have you back.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.